What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Top Captain Gamer. We are finally here with Legends of Heroes Trails from Zero, or in Japanese, Zero no Kiseki. Finally, we get to play the Crossbell games. I think the second one comes out next year. I'll be also doing that one on my channel. I am a huge Trails fan, a Legend of Heroes fan. You probably see my other playthroughs on the Cold Steel series. I'm waiting on all of them. I will play every single one of them. I plan on going back and playing the Sky games as well. It's just time, just trying to fit in time. I have some other RPGs I'm going to be finishing up. Some things that I'm still wrapping up. Trails of Cold Steel 3 as well. But man, I've been waiting forever to play this. Like, it's been over a decade since this came out. You know, it's been a long time. And finally, it is here. We are finally going to get to jump into this thing, roll with me on this journey. Oh boy, this is going to be something. Yeah. Let's see. Usually everything is all right. We'll leave the battle voices off because I think it's still Japanese. And we can't understand what they're saying anyway. I know some people prefer to have the Japanese stuff, but I kind of do kind of say what they're saying anyway, because I know it's going to be a lot of dialogue, and it helps me get immersed into the game. Also, when I'm playing, because a lot of these games just have a lot of text, and it's just reading, and the silence, the awkward silence, it's just kind of like sitting there and letting them read, and I want to be able to like get immersed into the game myself. So that's the reason why I do that. But I hope you guys are cool with that. Come on a journey. Here we go. Legend of Heroes, Trails from Zero. Finally. Alright, we're going to start with normal. I know some people like go straight to Nightmare, but I recommend doing Nightmare on the second playthrough because you get to take things over from your other playthrough. That makes it a lot better to do. Most Trails games are like that. So I'm going to start with normal. Do it your way though. That's perfectly fine. I'm not trying to pull my hair out. And as you can see, we're back to the sprite characters. It's just the way it is. Let's see. Well, Tio. I thought I turned the voices off. It's exactly as I suspected. The higher elements, time, space, and mirage are indeed present. Just like the tower in the temple. I was afraid of that. This will likely be our most difficult operation yet. I'm sure we'll run into more of those supernatural creeps here too. I can already tell this is going to be a pain in the ass. I see. Got it. Knowing our enemy, they'll try to ambush us. Everyone, keep your eyes open and stay sharp. Roger. Lloyd calling it. Okay, you can't, there we go. Thought I turned the damn voices off. Let me see. I said I did. Okay, that's weird. I guess I turned the volume down then. If you want to see them on, I just send me a, let me go ahead and make a save spot anyway. If you want to hear the Japanese voices, just, I guess, put a message on there. I guess I'll play them. But I mean, I'm not a huge fan of playing stuff I don't even know what the hell they're saying. So that's just how I am. I know some Japanese, but I don't know. Right now it looks pretty smooth. Yeah, there's nothing really around. Okay, I guess it's just straight shot. What the? Yeah. What the hell is that? Is it my asthma or something? I can't even see the bottom. I wonder how far down it goes. From up here, I'm guessing it's at least a good 50 arch deep. Man, getting all the way down there is going to be one hell of a trip. She looks very worried. Tio, what's wrong? Are you alright? You look so pale. I'm fine. It's just, this place brings back some unpleasant memories. Memories? Do you mean that lodge on the Calvardian border where those bastards were holed up, yeah? Yes. I believe this path was designed to resemble the road to Gehenna. Gehenna is like hell, I think. A place where demons are, symbolizing the intention of those who walk it to renounce Adios and accept the devil's power, and to make all kinds of horrible offerings and sacrifices in exchange for that power. What vile people. No wonder this place is giving me such a bad vibe. In that case, our mission is clear. For the sake of those who helped us come this far, and for the girl who's waiting for us to come home, it's our duty to banish the shadows that lurk here and drag these devils out to the night. I mean, to the light. I said the night, damn. We'll put an end to all the suffering they've caused. Lloyd. Man, you outdid yourself this time, Lloyd. That's one of your best, cheesiest speeches yet. But I'm with you. They want devils? Let's give them hell. I agree. Our enemy is like a spider, hiding in the shadows and pulling the strings of its web. But we've come a long way. We're not rookies anymore. We can bring them to justice. Right. We'll definitely win. Alright, time to get going then. The four of us, members of Crossbell Police Department, Special Support Section, will now commence our infiltration and settle this case once and for all. So that is like the ending of the game, like close to the end, or like going into the end game part of the game. I think when they're about to get ready to go to have like the last little bits of fights, but it takes you back to the beginning here. Now I have played a little bit of this. I tried to play, like I told you, I tried to play a translated version a while ago, but it just kept having so many issues that it's got to be a headache, and I shut it down. All right, so he wakes up, huh? Where am I? Oh, right. I said goodbye to my aunt and uncle, double checked all my luggage, boarded the train, and are you all right there, dearie? You jolted right away. You were tossing and turning something fierce. Are you feeling under the weather? Oh, no, I'm fine. It's just a little sleep deprived, that's all. I had the strangest dream, though. So what they trying to say? He dreamed that? Oh ho, strange, you say? What kind of strange? Were you perhaps being swarmed by hordes of sexy ladies? That is so random and like, come on, man. Like he's really gonna share that with you and your wife sitting right next to you. That was way too specific. I'm sorry. What? No. Can't say it was that good of a dream. Now, dear, don't tease the poor boy. How about an ice cold lemonade to perk you up? I got a whole bottle right here. Go on, don't be shy. Oh, well, if you don't mind. Glug glug. Ah. Thanks, that really hit the spot. I'm feeling better already. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Judging by your clothes, you aren't Erebonian. If I had to guess, I'd say you're from Crossbell, right? Oh, yes, sir. How can we tell that by his clothes? I mean, Well, I mean, he is wearing like a. I think the jacket has Crossbell on it, but still, what's so different about their clothes? I lived abroad for a while, but I'm moving back to the city again. If you could tell that much, you two must be locals yourselves. If you see all the people on there, they got the same type of clothes those people have on, so I don't know. I don't understand. Yep, we just finished a little vacation in the Republic, and we're on our way home. Home now. I'm sorry. Yeah, I kind of do that. I don't like. I'm not trying to overtly critique the game, but sometimes I just wonder about some things. So you'll hear me from time to time be like, I wonder why he said that, or you know, if you're coming back from living abroad, I doubt you'll even recognize Crossbell. That's true. The city has changed drastically over the past 2 or 3 years. I thought that might be the case. I've caught glimpses of Crossbell City from train windows more than a few times recently. They've really added a lot of high rises, haven't they? They have. After all, Crossbell has always been the leading trade city in Zemuria. Our ever growing finance sector has seen a lot of foreign investors putting their money in development recently, especially after the non-aggressive pact. Feels like we had new buildings going up as soon as the ink dried. Department stores, office buildings, filled with the mirror pouring in. I mean, with I said filled. I don't know where I got that from. With all the mirror pouring in, these places popped up all over the city. I admit things have become much more convenient, but I don't know if I like all the hustle and bustle. Everyone's always rushing around, busy with this or that. It's like we've all become slaves to time and mirror. I kind of understand where she's coming from. Oh, maybe we've said too much. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, dearie. Don't mind us old folk prattling on about doom and gloom. Doom and gloom. I hope we didn't ruin your big homecoming. No, it's quite all right. My friend said the same thing in his letters. But it doesn't matter how much it's changed. Crossbell will always be my home. Of course. Well said. I'm impressed to hear such words from someone your age. Compared to bright young men like you, all these new politicians are just, they're always the empire this or the republic that. I'm sick of their partisan squabbling. Can't trust anyone except for old Mayor McDowell. Now, dear, calm down. Sorry about that. He tends to get carried away when it comes to politics. It's fine. Details like this are good to know. I was getting issues of the Crossbell Times when I was abroad, but I'd much rather hear about these things directly from the people they affect. It's well said, actually. Oh, a fellow avid reader of the Crossbell Times, eh? I'm no fan of all their trendy puff pieces, but every so often they'll put out some hard hitting articles. I wish they'd dive a bit deeper into the issues with Crossbell diet, though. Huh, is that so? Well, from the sound of it, there are plenty of topics to cover. Ah, looks like we're there. Oh god, you can tell how old this game is. It's a classic though. Attention all passengers. We will be arriving in Crossbell City shortly. Passengers bound for the Borough and Remiferia via airship, please disembark here to transfer. Additionally, per Zemurian Railroad Corporation bylaws, this train will remain at Crossbell Station for 30 minutes upon arrival. Passengers bound for Arabonia, please have your entry application ready for the inspection officer. Hmm, sounds like we're almost there. Let's get our things together then. The less we see of those Imperial soldiers as ugly mugs, the better, as far as I'm concerned. Will do. That's hilarious. It's been 3 years since then. I made sure to keep in contact with Cecile, but he hadn't been home in 3 years, huh? Yeah, so that's his brother next to him, and now I think his brother is dead, and Cecile is his brother's girlfriend. So I'm finally back to Crossbell, our home. Now Cecile, I think Steve still keeps in contact with him since the brother's death, just to make sure he's doing all right. Ah, intro. This is gonna be so awesome to play this. It's definitely reverting back to a lot of the old stuff with the battle system and things like that. So a lot of tedious things, but I'm all for it. There's Ellie. It's hilarious. They like quadrupled her breast size by the time she got to Cold Steel. And of course, Randy's reading Hot Shot. There's Sergey. There's a Hey Yue, Zen. And there she is, Rishia. It's going to be interesting to learn about a lot of these characters. I've been waiting to really dive into this story. There's Tia. Ariel's badass. And I think it's pronounced Zeit or Zeet. Man, she bum rushed him. Tackle better than some guys I've seen playing football. All right. Do wish they would put some sort of English voice acting in here though. That would have been cool to see. Just, something. I don't know. All right, Prologue, special support section. I remember this tune all too well. Now, some of the sharpness on here, like, is not as good as the PC version, and I heard they fixed a lot of that, the PC version and the Switch version. There's a guy, I think his name is Durante. He worked on it personally. He usually does like fixes like games and does like mods and different things like that on PC. And they got him specifically to work on the character models and different things like that. Like the crossbell sign he did isn't that hazy looking on there. It's like more not non-pixelated, but this still looks okay. It's not terrible. It's an old game, so you have to expect something. But he did I saw some screenshots. He did do a good job on some of the other stuff. But I think we'll be all right with this. I would have got it on Switch. I do have a Switch, but Switch just bothers me sometimes with their graphics. Like there's certain things I play on there, mostly exclusives. I just, and Xbox, I'm still waiting to get my Xbox. I'll probably get one this Christmas. I just had to kind of pick and choose right now. Wow, things really have changed. I can barely recognize the place with all these new department stores everywhere. What's that building over there? Oh, that's the Orbital store. It opened up just last year. They carry darn near every kind of Orbital device, from household items to vehicles. Their shelves are lined with things from the Empire, the Republic, the Borough, heck, even the Epstein Foundation. You name it, they've got it. That's pretty impressive. You know, I've also noticed a lot more cars on the streets. You would hardly see them 3 years ago. Too true, dearie. Her and the dearie. There are more of them out and about, but even so, they're still a luxury only rich folk can afford. I'm just thankful for our public transportation. We have a bunch of buses that can take you wherever in the city you need to go. Why, there's even one that runs to the hospital down south every half hour on the dot. Wow, really? That's pretty convenient. Hard to believe so much has changed here in only 3 years. Well, we probably best say our goodbyes. You still have to report in for your job, right? Oh, yes, you're right. I wanted to at least help you carry your luggage home, though. Oh no, dearie, don't worry about us. We don't want to make you late for work on your first day. She's right. No matter what you do, first impressions last. Remember that, son. Okay, I give up. You make a good point. That reminds me. Seeing as you just returned, do you have a place to stay? If you don't, I can introduce you to the Inn over on East Street. Lovely place. I appreciate the offer, but I already have accommodation set up. My things have probably already arrived there by now, too. Ah, I'm glad to hear it. Well, the two of us live near the end of East Street. If you ever need anything, don't hesitate to drop by. We'd love to have you. Thanks, I appreciate it. Once I'm settled in, I'll be sure to pay you a visit. They seem like really nice people. Of course, take care, lad. Hope to see you soon, dearie. They didn't even tell their names, but they seem like really nice people. And Lloyd's really a nice guy. Like, he's just offering to carry their luggage. A lot of people don't do that for older folk right now, so. Huh? There it is. I'm surprised that old place is still standing. I remember the Crossbell Times used to be the Crossbell Times used to be in there. Wonder if they've moved somewhere nicer. Seeing it again sure brings back memories. It really sticks out in the middle of all these new buildings, though. It actually kind of does. Well then, better get a move on. Lloyd took out the letter from his pocket. Officer Lord Dennings, you are assigned to the Crossville Police Department Special Support Section. Please report in for duty on a designated date. CDP HR Department. Damn, they ain't like give them no info. It's just you report here. That's it. Special Support Section. I don't remember that name ever popping up during my time in the police academy. I can only imagine what kind of division this is. I mean, I wasn't even sent a uniform or anything. I thought he was wearing his uniform. Or is that just a jacket from the city? Oh well. I guess I'll find out soon enough. I'm sure the police department hasn't moved since the last time I was here, at least. Alright, let's do this. Lloyd Bennings. Oh, I'm sorry. I said that all wrong. Alright, let's do this, Lloyd Bennings. I thought he was going to say something after, like, Lloyd Bennings, detective. Hilarious. Alright. It's not half bad, though. I would have loved to see. I keep hoping that maybe they'll do an update. They'll actually see enough people come, because there's a lot of people complaining about it, that they'll like do some sort of patch and maybe patch it later where the graphics are not so pixelated and things. But if not, it is what it is. Sure enough, the Crossbell Police Department hasn't changed much. This is where I'll be working from here on out. It hasn't quite sunk in yet. Well, then they'll stand it around. I should go check in with the receptionist. Alright. So you kind of get a look at everything here. Character portrait is on point. Alright. kind of get a look at everything. Trying to see how you change this. Whoops. Okay. I should go be the receptionist. Let's go back. All right. Good day and welcome to the Crossbell Police Department. How can I help you? Well, my name is Lloyd Bannings and I'm a new recruit here. I got a letter telling me to report in today. It's nice to meet you. Oh, is that right? That's wonderful. I'm always happy to see new members joining the force. But that's odd. There's no information in the system about a new recruit coming in today. Are you sure you weren't supposed to go to the Crossbell Guardian Force? Yes, I'm positive that I've been assigned to the Crossbell Police Department. If you need proof, I can show you my detective qualifications I earned at the police academy. Wow, you passed the detective exam? That's amazing. It's not every day you see a newcomer disqualified. No, it's not that big a deal. I'm pretty sure I just got lucky. This dude is way too modest. I'd be like, yeah, pass that shit. So, what's your number? And besides, I was the only person that even took the exam this time. Damn, okay. Oh, come on. No need to be so modest. I'm with her. You passed this shit. I mean, crazy. But this is really bizarre. We should have been notified of your assignment already. Do you happen to know what division you were assigned to? Oh, about that. I think it was called something like Special Support Section. The Special Support Section. I don't call us having a division by that name. She is drawing nothing but blanks. Wait, it doesn't even exist? Oh wait, just a moment. I think I heard that name somewhere, but I'm having a hard time remembering. Oh, hey there. You made it. That's Sergey. Chief Sergey. You could just leave him to me, friend. Look at his face. My boy has like no emotion going on. He's one of the recruits for my division. Oh, I see. So that's what your new division is called. No wonder I couldn't find the name. Yep, sorry to give you a scare like that. I'm sure we'll have the name in the files before long. Or maybe not. Hard to say if this team will last any longer than half a year. That nervous laughter. Sir. I'm Sergey Lu, Chief of the Special Support Section. Or is it Lau? I'm not sure. So you're Lloyd, huh? Yes, sir. Lloyd Bannings. Reporting for duty to the Crossbell Police Department Special Support. Hold the formalities for now. Huh? It's still a little early to be reporting in for your assignment. For now, follow me. I'll introduce you to the team. Oh, okay. Well, best of luck. I'm sure you'll have your work cut out for you, but just give it your all and you'll be fine. Thanks. Why do I suddenly have a bad feeling about all this? Maybe because you should. Uh-oh, change in the music there. Oh. Oh, look who finally decided to show up. Kinda catchy. Sorry for the wait, everyone. Here's the final member of our little team. Don't just stand there. Introduce yourself. Ah, right. All three of them look too young to be senior officers of the CPD. Are they also rookies? Then again, that girl looks like she's too young to even be a part of the force. Hey, snap out of it. You ever give an introduction before? It ain't that hard, kid. Just give your name and where you're from. Sorry, sir. My name is Lloyd Bannings, and I was born in Crossville. Till recently, I have been living abroad. but I decided to return home in pursuit of joining the CPD. I look forward to working with all of you. Wow, that intro was so proper and serious. I'm almost impressed. Hey there, I'm Randy Orlando. My hobbies include the finer things in life, namely flirting with lovely ladies, gambling, and pursuing the latest girly mags. Jesus Christ. That's how you introduce yourself? If you ever want to borrow an issue from my prize collection, just let me know, yeah? Your what? Um, Pleased to meet you. My name is Ellie McDowell. I'm cross-bellion, much like yourself. I look forward to working with you. Likewise. T.O. Is it Plato? I forget which one. T.O. Plato. I think it's Plato. Lemon State. A pleasure to meet you. She bows, okay? Yeah, you too. Chief Sergey? What is it? I've been wondering, what exactly is the Special Support Section? There are only a handful of members, and everyone here, myself included, is fairly young. Sorry, I felt like I was about to sneeze. Oh. Well, there's been a lot of stuff going on here at the CPD lately. But hey, everyone at this table is a promising young rookie. So they all rookies, okay. So at the very least, it'd be nice to work with people your age, yeah? I guess, but is this really okay for a police division? Well, I can tell you, I'm glad we don't have any bossy old-timers looking down their noses at us. What in the world is this? That bad feeling of mine just keeps getting worse. Sergey speaking. Is that so? Good work. Is that a portable communication device? I'm surprised they've already integrated them into the police force. Yeah, roger that. You can leave the rest to us. Alright, rookies, got good news for you. You wanted to know what kind of responsibilities the SSS is going to have, right? Well, we're about to go on a little trip where you can find out firsthand. Alright. Station Street? Does he want us to follow him down the stairs? What exactly is down there? He told whoever he was talking to that we'll handle the rest. Man, I hope this isn't some sort of boring cleanup duty. Kind of what it seems like, huh? Behind that door is the geofront, a vast network of tunnels running underneath the Crossville City. And you guys will be making your way through it. Huh? Could you tell us why we're doing this? Yeah, what's this have to do with anything? For starters, it'll serve as a test to evaluate your combat skills and overall aptitude. They might not be all that strong. There are a bunch of different monsters roaming around down there. It's your job to dispose of them and reach the deepest section of the tunnels. Alright then. A combat test, huh? Fine by me. Wait a second. Test or not, why are we the ones going into an area infested with monsters? Isn't that a job for the Guardian Force? I'll admit this isn't the kind of work a typical detective would be doing. But you're members of the SSS, making it a different story altogether. Come again? We'll talk details later. First thing first, here. Gonna give them quartz. Sergey gave a handheld device to each of the SSS members. The Arcus units. Is this the newest model of orbment? Well, yeah, that's right, they were called that then. Damn, it's pretty slick. I like it. The Enigma, a 5th generation battle orbment. Is it finally ready for combat? Guess so. The Foundation shipped them out a couple of days ago. and they've already been adjusted to fit your individual aptitudes. As for how to use them, Tio, you're up. If I must. Were you also supplied with quartz for this particular model? Yeah, it's not much, but here you go. Got a quartz of each type. Also, you won't get far without this. Got the key. Come back to headquarters once you're done taking care of the monsters. We'll talk more after that. Oh, right. I better hand these over to you, too. Got a detective notebook and a combat notebook. Alright, the special support section dutifully records events that happen. Okay, so that's how you keep track of your quests. Okay, you open the items. Okay, on the field. Maybe you can refer to the help manual. Alright, so all that's in there. Combat notebook, I'm guessing it's just about the monsters. Yeah, each enemy you fight in crossbow. Okay. You can view its contents same way. Wait, you're leaving already? Sure am. Oh, and Lloyd, you're team leader for now. Damn, me? Why? Because you're the only certified detective here. Well, good luck, guys. It's hilarious. The team leader by default. Sure drew the short end of the stick, huh, Lloyd? I do find it reassuring to have a proper detective on the team. Pleasure to make your acquaintance, Detective Bannons. Yeah, you too, Ellie. If it's okay with you, I think we can drop the formalities, though. We're all about the same age, more or less. Oh, are we? I'm 18, by the way. Damn, I didn't know she started out there young on this series. So am I. He is, too. Wow, okay. What about you two? I thought they all were like just 20 or so like that. I'm 21, but I better not catch you calling me sir or anything like that. Let's kick some ass together, guys. Agreed. Glad to have you two here. I think Tio is like 13 on here. And that leaves you, Tio. Mind telling us your age? 14. Okay, she's 14. Would that be a problem? No, of course not. I think to him it's a problem. Wait, 14? Well, how about that? Turns out you're exactly as young as you look. It's hard to believe you're already a police officer at that age. No, back up. This doesn't make any sense, no matter how you look at it. You have to be at least 16 before you can even join the police force. How can someone who's not even old enough to have graduated Sunday school become a police officer? Because I am not one. I was transferred here by the F-Sound Foundation for testing purposes. What? The Foundation? Oh, didn't they make these ordinances we just got? I think I understand now. I've heard that Crossville City has been cooperating with the Foundation on a large-scale project for several years. Correct, the Orville Network Project. While somewhat related, the reason for my transfer is this. And that's a mechanical staff? Correct again, it's called an Orville staff. I was transferred to test this weapon's effectiveness in real combat scenarios. Do you understand now, Lloyd? Hold on a sec, let me get this straight. You're telling me you're going to fight monsters with a staff? For a certified detective, you are exceptionally slow. Flamed. I believe I made myself clear. What do you fail to comprehend? Come on, guys. Bickering like this won't get us anywhere. He's just taken aback by the fact that she's gonna go do that. Now, I don't know exactly how dangerous this geofront place is, so we better make sure we're all focused. Soon we finish this mission that old man forced on us, the sooner we can get back. I still have a lot of questions, but yes, I agree. You're right, arguing is pointless. I'm sorry if I offended you, Tio. It is fine. Your reaction was justified, given the information currently available to you. Now, back on the topic, as I said, I'll be utilizing my Orville staff to fight. What weapons do you 3 use. My weapon of choice? Well, I specialize in these. Are those some sort of police batons? Nah, those are tonfas. They're an Eastern weapon. The way I hear it, they're designed to focus on self-defense and suppression rather than offensive power. I see. A fitting choice for a police officer then. I tried out other weapons, but these felt the most natural. So what about you two? Alright, take a look. She just said, fuck it, I got a gat. An orbital gun. It appears to be an older model though. Maybe, but it's beautifully crafted. It was custom made for marksmanship competitions. It may be an oldie, but its precision is unparalleled. Oh, confident. I like it. Now let me introduce you to my partner in crime. That's quite the weapon, Randy. It looks similar to halberds used by knights during the Middle Ages. I've seen them in our factories before. It is equipped with a unit that converts orbital energy into shockwaves. I didn't even know that about his weapon. Bingo, this baby's called a stun halberd. Its weight can make it difficult to get the hang of, but it's unmatched in terms of raw power. Impressive. While I still don't understand how TO staff works, I think overall we make a pretty balanced team. I think so too. That's probably one of the reasons the four of us were put together in the first place. The chief may act all laid back and casual, but he's actually pretty serious when it comes down to it. I concur. I will save the explanation of my staff specifications for later. For now, would you like me to explain how battle ordnance work? We'll let her explain. That'd be great. Very well. Basically, an orbment is a device that uses orbital energy to generate various phenomena. For simple lighting, cooling, heating systems, to engines that power cars and trains, all of them require energy output from ordnance. The so-called battle ordnance is essentially a small, portable ordnance that is specifically designed to be used in combat. The ones we received are the newest models, which were developed by the Epstein Foundation. Like its predecessors, it functions by drawing power from crystal circuits called quartz. Quartz are created by processing septium fragments, known as sepith. Once made, they can be placed into the actual ordnance. Didn't Chief Sergey hand you some before you left too? Indeed. All we have to do is set them into the slots in our ordnance. The elemental value and combination of quartz will determine which orbital arts are available to the user. Arts can be more effective than melee attacks, depending on the monster. That's why we should properly configure each of our ordnance before tackling the geofront. Understood. I'll be sure to keep that in mind during the battles to come. Even the Bracer Guild and Guardian Force use them. No reason why we shouldn't, eh? One more thing. Battle ordnance are fine-tuned to each individual user, meaning that the circuit layout varies from person to person. For example, some slots are restricted to quartz with specific elemental attribute. The sepith lines may differ as well. However, we can compare the differences in our ordnance another time. As for arts, it will be better to learn about those during actual combat, so I will stop my explanation here. Thank you, Teal. That was very helpful. You're welcome. Seems like these new models work pretty much the same way as the old ones, yeah? More or less. If you have experience with previous models, you should not have much trouble using these. The main difference from older ordnance is the addition of a new function. And that would be It is unnecessary for this mission, so do not concern yourself with it now. Let us instead focus on the task at hand. Yeah, you're right. That just makes me even more curious. Okay then, let's make sure our ordnance are ready before heading into the geofront. Once all of us have set our quartz, we'll get our first mission underway. Understood. Time to pop in some quartz. Alright, so you gotta stay in the quartz at this point in time. Got our first trophy. You have earned a noteworthy beginning achievement. Huh. Oh, and it just lets the book lets you know also. Give you points that you can use to unlock various features after clearing the game. Ah, okay. You can check our system by selecting record. Okay. Alright. Very strange that this is tied to square. I wonder if I could change that. Doesn't seem like you can. Let's see something here. Guess not. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and put the slide in. Now, you see everybody has a color that they can use. Now, the thing about this system, it's a lot different from the Cold Steel games. They kind of simplified it in the Cold Steel games, whereas on here, it's basic, but it's like, I have to tell you. So each one of them have their own color. So it kind of gives you an idea of what you can add into that slot. Wait, did he have a blue one? No, his is any color. Okay, I was gonna say that. I was like, okay, hers is blue only. His is red only. So that means, and his is any one of them you can use, but it's more likely on these things. Now, the thing about this system is that the quartz that you add, they combine together to open up more arts. Whereas in the Cold Steel games, what you see is what you get. Like, it lets you know the quartz, like, this quartz does this particular thing. And that's it. There is no mixing, there's no matching, there's no nothing. So here, there's a certain combination you have to go by on, see, like this line in the middle, if I could point to it, but I can't really point to it, but the line going across, all three of those that's on that line, if you combine three things on that line together, those will equal to some greater art. But if it's like more single on a single line, then it's just whatever that thing that's tied to it by itself. So I'll explain it as we get further along. I mean, most of you probably already know if you're watching this game. Interesting. There's not a oh, let me save. All right. Figure we get a chance to at least get a battle in. Let's door is locked. Door can be unlocked with the scepter key. Use key. All right. Same beat. That's from the Crossfield games. One thing about the Trail series, it has some catchy songs. So this is a geofront. I heard rumors about it, but I never expected to find a place like this beneath the city. So even turning that thing up, you can turn the voices off, but it still does it. Now that's a relief. I thought we were gonna be trudging through some nasty ass sewage, honestly. According to the database records, Geofront's construction began at approximately the same time as Crossbell ventured into large-scale urban planning 20 years ago. It initially included water supply and sewage systems as well as waste disposal plants. Orbital cables and additional modern tech were added later. So it's safe to say that this place isn't at all what I expected it to be. Central Square is directly above us, right? It's unsettling to think that monsters are roaming around right beneath our feet every day. The area is usually sealed off, so monsters cannot exactly wander onto the streets. However, there have been reports of maintenance workers being assaulted while working down here. You think? Unfortunately, the police seem too busy at the moment to provide the appropriate countermeasures for these incidents. I had no idea. Could this be one of the reasons why the special support station was created? I'd be fine with that. At the very least, monster extermination is nice and simple. Alright then, our mission this time is clear. Whether it's a detective's job or not, it's a job that needs to be done. Let's not worry about whether this is a test or not and focus on doing the best job we can. Oh, sounds like Mr. Serious Business is getting all fired up. Still, he's right. We should take advantage of this mission to refresh ourselves with the basics, one step at a time. Roger. Yep, this machine found in dangerous areas is an orbment charging station. You can recover your HP EP by inspecting it and selecting rest. When the party is in critical condition, try using one to get them back in fighting shape. And it's a good tool to use to also level up. Alright, if we ever find ourselves in a pinch, let's come back here and heal up. Alright, yeah, I don't know. I tried with the thing, because it's still cool to have the battle voices on. But let me, let's see, that's the only way to turn them down, honestly. Alright, we're going to end here. A lot of dialogue in this game. It's very text heavy. It's an older game, but glad you guys are coming on the journey with me. You know what? I'm gonna get a battle off for I really don't think we need a battle tutorial, but we'll go through it. That's fine. There. The old man wasn't kidding. So that's a monster. This will be our first combat operation as a team. So let's proceed carefully and strike. Monsters cannot be seen from far away. When close enough, they'll become visible. Oh god, I hate that from old games. Yeah, to slap them to get an advantage basically is what it's saying. They'll perform a field attack. This is possible to stun the monsters by striking them so they don't see you. I mean, if they don't see you. If you initiate the encounter while they're stunned, the party will gain an even greater advantage. You walk into a stunned enemy, walk into an enemy from behind. Now you get a max advantage if you stun them. Walk into an enemy from the front, standard, normal encounter. If the enemy walks into you, enemy advantage, they strike first. If your level is significantly higher, your field attacks will instantly defeat enemies. Now that is, you're really probably not going to see that until a second playthrough. Alright. So, yeah, the bar, you know, the bonuses next to it. Some say heal. You're gonna attack an enemy. I don't feel like you have to read all the text. It's pretty self-explanatory. You know, everybody gets a turn. Usually when you have an advantage, you get to go twice on the older game, so I think that's kind of, they're following suit here. That. All right. marble steak. Alright, we did it. Guess the old man wasn't kidding about how weak these things are either. At least at this point they are. That may be, but at least we learned a little about each of our fighting styles. I was especially surprised with Teal's orbital staff. Yeah, so was I. Was that some sort of art you fired off with it? Essentially. Unlike normal arts, there's a chance that my attacks will miss the enemy. However, the energy the staff generates functions as a short-range burst of arts, without the casting time. Nice. We should come up with a bunch of different tactics, like something like that, with something like that on our side. I'm sorry, I'm like, what the hell? That was the goal for this technology. Also, if I could direct your attention to the breastplate that I'm wearing. This links with orbital staff systems and provides me with a protective field, increasing my defensive capabilities. As such, I am able to withstand much more of my physique suggests. Should the need arise, I can take the front lines without an issue. We are not doing that. Incredible. This truly is cutting edge technology. Might as well take advantage of it, eh? Even so, I'm not really sure if I'm comfortable having a little girl in harm's way. She gave the glare. Never mind. Alright, we're gonna end here. We come back, we'll be heading on through the Geo front and, getting on with this first mission. Thank you guys for rocking with me. I hope you guys are coming and enjoying this series. This has been a long time coming. I'm excited to play this. But I appreciate everybody as always. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe if you did the content and come back for some more, guys. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.